Hello friends, today I am going to answer the question asked by Mr. Yashwant Reddy, and the question is on your screen. You can see that the question is from state variable system, that is control system. Okay, this is the part of control system, and maybe some test series question it will be. Okay, so we have to determine the unit step response yt for this system. Means the input will be unit step and the output is of course yt, that we have to determine in the time domain. Of course, most of the time we used to solve this question using the S domain, or very frequently we used to solve in the S domain itself, and after finding the result in the S domain we take inverse Laplace transform. That is the theme of this type of question. So here again we will follow the same step, and this equation can be written in the time domain itself as like this: x dot in time domain of course equals to, and here it is ax plus bu. Okay, so this is given x dot t equals to ax plus bu equals to this is okay. So once we will take the Laplace transform of this equation, what we will get? First of all, we should discuss this one. X dot t means simple. This is a differentiation in the time domain of some function. We will take the Laplace transform. This should be directly as x. That is, x is the Laplace transform for x, and s is that it multiplied with it. But this is the case when there is no any initial condition given. Means x0 is equals to 0. But when x0 is not equals to 0, as in this case, x0 is given something. Okay, so in that case, x dot t, the Laplace transform of x dot t will be not only sx, it will be sx minus x0. Okay, so this is simple mathematics. Okay, and you all have learned these things in engineering mathematics. Okay, now next come to this one, that the RHS part, and A is of course the constant matrix, and x, the Laplace transform of x will be capital X, written as capital X. Next, B is of course again the constant part, and U is the unit step function, unit step response we have to determine. So input is unit step, so the Laplace transform of that unit step can be written capital U, and which stands as like this, 1 upon S. Okay, so overall this will be the equation, input equation in S domain, and what we can get from here, we can get here from here x easily, and x will be derived, can be derived easily as this x si minus a inverse into this x0 will go this side, and after some manipulation we can get easily this equation, x0 plus bu. Okay, so x0 already given here, bu, b is given, u is just 1 upon s, u equals to 1 upon s, the Laplace transform of unit step function in time domain. Okay, and si minus a inverse we can easily determine from here. A is given, this is a, and si minus a matrix we can determine, further si minus a inverse matrix we can determine. So finally we will get the matrix for the x domain, x. And next, what we have to find, we have to find the output. So output can be determined from this equation. So output, for finding the output, this is general equation, we can write it in S domain as y equals to cx. X from here we can determine by putting that x here, by putting this c here, we can easily get the final result in the S domain. Once we get the result in the S domain, we can take the inverse Laplace transform to get yt. So this will be the final result that is given by this one. Okay, so let's check and do step by step solve this problem in the next slide. Okay, so here is the next slide we have. Okay, so we start. A we have a equals to minus 2 1 1 minus 2. So si minus a will be si minus a equals to s plus 2 minus 1 s plus 2. Okay, now we will try to find si minus a inverse. So it can be easily determined, si minus a inverse. So I'm going through some shortcut, and s plus 2 1 1 and divided by s square plus 4s plus 3. So this will be the final si minus a inverse. So x we can determine now very well. x is given by SI minus A inverse, and of course in the previous slide we have determined it, x0 plus bu. You can take b into multiplied with 1 by s. So b matrix is given already here, x0 matrix is given here, so here we will have 1 2 in the matrix form plus 0 and 1 by s. Okay, so overall this will be 1 by s. Okay, so overall adding these two, and after addition we will multiply it with this, means after multiplying it with this we can get easily a matrix in the 2 into 1 form. Okay, and that matrix will be the value of x. Now next task is to find y. Y is easily determined 1 1, and the value of x will be written here, and by solving, means just multiplying it, we can check that these two will be added, and then finally we will get the result, and the result will be like this, and it will be in this form. The final answer will be in this form, 2 upon s plus 1. Okay, once we get this form, we can easily take the inverse Laplace transform to get the yt, and that is 1 plus 2 exponential minus t. So this is the step-by-step solution for the given question, and this type of question is frequently asked in the GATE exam, so you must prepare this type of question more and more. And even if you have doubt related to it, you can ask or post any question. Not only this type, you can post any question to the my mobile number that will be displayed after this video. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching.